Intel announced in January 2022 that it had ordered a device from Dutch specialist ASML to help boost its chip manufacturing. The company believes this move and a few others will help it overtake its competitors in the semiconductor manufacturing industry, particularly TSMC, Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing Company. This video highlights Intel's plans to achieve this. The United States and China heavily rely on TSMC due to the company's production capacity and innovation. Some reports indicate that TSMC manufactures computer chips for F-35 fighter jets and high-performance processors for U.S. military equipment. It then makes sense that the U.S. government has impressed upon TSMC to move its military-grade chip manufacturing plant to American territory. However, Intel plans to profit from this domestic opportunity rather than see a foreign company make such a big kill on its territory. Additionally, Intel will invest $7 billion in developing its chip packaging facilities in Malaysia as part of a new strategy. Intel invests at a time when chipmakers are moving supply chains away from Taiwan and China due to heightened political tension between the two countries. Moreover, the company has designs for an IPO, initial public offering, for Mobileye in 2022. Mobileye is Intel's unit for autonomous vehicles. Intel reports that its 10-nanometer processors can outperform 7-nanometer TSMC devices. We'll later reveal why Intel believes this. Intel's position has weakened over recent years due to the company's failure to match the cutting technologies developed by rivals such as TSMC, MediaTek, Qualcomm, Samsung, and Foxconn. The Foundry business model is atypical of the semiconductor industry. The model comprises a fabrication plant, also known as a foundry, and an integrated circuit design operation. There are three categories of companies under the foundry model. Integrated device manufacturers, IDMs, such as Intel, design, manufacture, and sell integrated circuits. Examples of other IDMs are ST, Microelectronics, and Texas Instruments. The second category is fabless semiconductor companies. They only design devices. Finally, merchant or pure-play foundries only manufacture devices for other companies without designing them. TSMC is a merchant foundry that produces the world's most advanced processors in the largest quantities. For example, TSMC held 63% of the global foundry market share in 2020, according to Trendforce, a Taipei-based research group. Furthermore, new data suggests that TSMC still held about 53% of the worldwide foundry market share in the second quarter of 2021. Hence, it is quite obvious that TSMC is Intel's biggest rival. Consider hitting the subscribe button if you have enjoyed this video. Intel released a new operating plan called IDM 2.0 in March 2021. In the plan, Intel aims to expand its global network of semiconductor foundries, broaden its use of third-party manufacturing facilities such as TSMC, and create a new business sector called Intel Foundry Services, which will allow it to build chips for other firms in the same manner that TSMC does. In January 2022, it had ordered an ultraviolet photolithographic device called QuinScan EXE5200, the first of a new generation of chip-making machines from Dutch specialist ASML, Advanced Semiconductor Materials Lithography. Intel believes the device will help it retake the lead in processor manufacturing from 2025 when operations are scheduled to begin. Share this video with a gamer you know. We are certain they will be thrilled to learn that Intel plans to make its chips even better. While Intel's unsuccessful mobile processor business isn't surprising, many did not predict the waning of its dominance in the PC market. Its influence has declined due to a resurgent AMD and the decision by Apple to manufacture its own chips. As a result, Intel is still a long way from capturing the top spot from TSMC. Regardless, Intel claims that its 10-nanometer chip fabrication technology is better than TSMC's 7-nanometer processor technology because of its significantly higher transistor density per node. Intel purports that its 10-nanometer processor node has a density of 106 million transistors. This is substantially more than TSMC offers, with 53 million transistors on its 10-nanometer node and 96 million transistors on its 7-nanometer node. To put it another way, Intel is confident that its older generation processors are more powerful than TSMC's newer generation chips. Although TSMC produces higher volumes of chipsets, which allows mass supply, Intel boasts higher transistor density. Intel's unique value proposition is that its products are best suited to core tech applications, even if the company cannot meet generic demand. We recommend our video on how TSMC intends to expand its chip distribution and stay ahead of the curve. Thanks for watching.